Good, happy Monday evening. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this Monday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Monday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp go down for millions of users in worldwide outage. Let's take a listen to that video from the AP.
There'll be hogs and goats and geese and sheep and all the chowder you can eat in a big parade with floats and marching bands.
We're here today because Facebook has shown us, once again, that it is incapable of holding itself accountable. This month, a whistleblower approached my office to provide information about Facebook and Instagram. Thanks to documents provided by that whistleblower, as well as extensive public reporting by the Wall Street Journal and others, we now have deep insight into Facebook's relentless campaign to recruit and exploit young users. We now know, while Facebook publicly denies that Instagram is deeply harmful for teens, privately, Facebook researchers and experts have been ringing the alarm for years. Substantial evidence suggests that experiences on Instagram and Facebook make body dissatisfaction worse, particularly viewing attractive images of others, viewing filtered images, posting selfies, and viewing content with certain hashtags. That finding was not some disgruntled Facebook employee making a complaint. It was Facebook's own employees making a formal finding based on their research.
Okay, and there you go on that video. Facebook and its Instagram and WhatsApp platforms suffered a worldwide outage that has lasted for several hours on Monday. Facebook's internal system used by employees also went down. Service has not yet been restored. Eight students okay after bus leans off road in Barnstead, fire chief says. The Barnstead fire chief said crews responded after a school bus with children on board was seen leaning off the road on Monday afternoon. The Barnstead fire chief said the incident took place near Winchester Drive and Rogers Road. A photo from the scene shows the tilting bus off the road in an embankment. The fire chief said there were 8 children on the bus along with the bus driver. There were no injuries reported. The bus driver was being evaluated, the chief said. This story will be updated as information becomes available. Brewer owner, national security expert Jeff Cousins running for New Hampshire 2nd District U.S. House seat. A well-known fixture in the North Country business community is adding an elective politics to his long and unique resume. Biden approves potential federal disaster declaration for storms flooding in late July. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
At Beltates, customers will find everything they need for a building project. The brand names you trust to perform. And with a fleet of over 50 delivery vehicles, we deliver when and where our customers need them. Beltates Building Products. 9 locations throughout New Hampshire and Massachusetts.
Okay, and there you go on that video. President Joe Biden partially granted a request for major disaster declaration in response to storms that severely damaged much of Cheshire and Sullivan counties, Governor Sununu said on Monday. The request was granted for the storms on July 29th and the 30th, but did not include storms from August 1st to the 2nd. Sununu said New Hampshire Homeland Security and Emergency Management plans to appeal that decision. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, working with state and local emergency management officials, recently completed a primarily damage assessment, finding that the statewide costs for the response efforts related to the event tailored more than $3.2 million. The President's declaration also makes support available through grant program to assist with disaster recovery. Last week, Biden approved New Hampshire's request to declare a major disaster after mid-July storm that caused several flooding in Cheshire County. Tom Brady touches on New England, his future after the Patriots-Buccaneers game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady revealed his return to Foxborough on Sunday night, winning 19-17, but was that the last time he'll play in New England? Patriots owner Robert Kraft told NFL Network before the game that he hopes Brady retires a Patriot. I'm always rooting for Tommy, except when he's playing us, Kraft said. In the end, I hope and believe he'll come back here and he'll give him his red jacket and he'll retire a Patriot. Now, retiring a Patriot could mean playing one final season or a couple seasons in New England, or it could mean signing a one-day contract for ceremonial proposal purposes. Asked about Kraft's comments after the game, Brady shrugged off talk of his future. Are you offering me a one-day contract, or did he offer me that? He didn't offer me that, so I still got time left with the Bucks. And like I said, really enjoying that, Brady said. Brady also touched on how he feels about a potential for Sunday's game being his final one in Gillette Stadium. It's been a great stadium for me for a long time. I don't know what the future holds, Brady said observantly. Could be an opportunity to come back here. We'll see. I feel like I'll always be part of this community. I'll be up here quite a bit when it's all said and done. When I retire, I'm sure there will be a lot of time for me. You know, I have a lot of friends up here, and it's a great place. My kids were born on Beacon Street in the city. It's been an amazing place for me. It still is. Observably see a lot of familiar, friendly faces, and great to see you guys too. Brady is signed with Tampa Bay through the 2022 season, and the Bucks aren't due to play the Patriots again outside of a potential Super Bowl matchup until 2025, according to how the NFL formats its schedule, when Brady will be 48 years old. Brady, 44, recently suggested he could play until he's 50 years old, so perhaps a 2025 game isn't out of the question, but the game could be in Tampa Bay. So, in a likelihood for Brady to ever play in New England would mean he would have to play for New England again. A reunion at this point seems unlikely, but Brady and Kraft said to have a great relationship, and the pair were seen before the game having a lengthy chat, according to NFL Network. Brady and coach Bill Belichick indicated during the week their relationship is on good terms, despite some reports saying it wasn't. The two were seen spending an exchanging amount of time in the Buccaneers locker room after the game. And that does it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for joining us for this Monday evening edition. Have a great rest of your Monday evening, and see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Good night and goodbye.